to the Fieldhouse in West Bend as we get set for high school basketball. Tonight's game is the West Bend East Suns and the Grafton Blackhawks. Along with cameraman Tom Stoff, I'm the Bear Barry Hirsch. We welcome you to our broadcast. Starting lineups tonight for the Blackhawks: number 1, Dominic Voiland; number 12, Michael McNabb; number 14, Tyler Suey; number 24, Brock Hefner; and number 34, JP Brunzell. First shot of the game goes up by the Blackhawks. It's no good. Your Suns starting lineup tonight: Sam Gelnick is number 3, George Seaman number 5, Evan Rail and Trey Larson, and Dawson Rondorf rounds out the top 5. Down inside, low, underneath, picked away. Now back shot by Rondorf is good. Dawson Rondorf, first points of the night. Now, of course, COVID-19 unfortunately still with us here in the basketball season, and so kind of like football, here's a shot, top of the key is good. That one was number 24, Brock Hefner, and the game is tied at 3. So what to look for here during the COVID era, unfortunately, with basketball, the team benches are not along the walls together. Here's a shot up by the Suns, no good. Rebound brought down by the Blackhawks. The chairs are separated 6 feet apart. When players are on the bench, they must be wearing their masks. Coaches must be wearing their masks at all times. On the floor, the players also are wearing masks at all times, along with the officials are wearing masks at all times on the floor. First fall of the game going against Dawson Rondorf. Fan attendance is limited to just 2 tickets per athlete, and those 2 tickets going to primarily the parents. Here's the first free throw shot up by Hefner. It's no good. And he'll have another one. It's on the way, and he makes that one. 4-3 in favor of Grafton. Now here come the Suns. Work it down underneath to Gelnick. Back outside to Rondorf. Besides the limited spectators, they did clear the Fieldhouse after the JV game so that only varsity spectators could come in. Shot going high to the glass. No good. A rebound brought down by the Suns. And a whistle and a foul going to be called on Grafton. That one going to go against Brock Hefner, his first. Suns basketball, baseline left. Otherwise, all the other rules will still apply as usual. 2 halves, 18 minutes a half. Suns wearing new uniforms this year, pretty much dominant white with the burgundy trim. Numbers on the back along with the Suns and the new West Bend East logo on top of that. Here's a shot by Rondorf for 3. Dawson Rondorf, 2 of 2 from 3-point range. And it's 6-4 in favor of West Bend East. Now the Suns putting on some tight defense. Here's Voiland driving back out. Coming around, push it back outside to Hefner. He'll fire a shot off the rim, no good. And the Suns control the board. Long bomb shot is good. That one by Sam Gelnick, and that one was from almost an NBA 3-point range. And it's 9-4, West Bend East. The Suns 3 of 3 on 3-point shots to start this game. Shot up by the Blackhawks, no good. Out of bounds, and it will be Suns basketball. Not quite 3 minutes elapsed here in the opening half. Suns shooting lights out from 3-point range right now. 2 by Rondorf and 1 by Gelnick. Seaman takes it down around the baseline to Larson. He'll work it outside, inside. Back outside to Rondorf. Dawson in the paint, fakes one. Now head fake into the paint, and good! Dawson Rondorf with the first 2-point shot of the night. And it's now 11-4 in favor of the Suns. Rondorf with 8 of the 11 points. Fadeaway shot from the top of the key, no good, and the rebound controlled down by Seaman for the Suns. Cookie up into the front court, pass over to Rail, good for 3. Rail hits for a 3-point shot, and it's a 10-point lead early goings here for the Suns. West Bend East 14 and Grafton 4. Timeout. You're watching coverage of high school basketball on West Bend Community TV. Back at the Fieldhouse in West Bend where the Suns come out smoking. It's 14-4. 12 of the 14 points are from 3-point range right now. Dawson Rondorf leading the parade with 8, 6 from the 2-point range. Now finally down underneath, and Brock Hefner gets a basket for the Blackhawks. And it stops the run by the Suns. It's now 14-6. Down quickly is Rondorf. Pushed it back out to Larson. In the paint now, driving around is Rell. Now working the ball down inside low. Gelnick. Gelnick has the ball taken away. First turnover of the game. Now the Suns will steal it right back and get it back over. Down low, pushed away, out of bounds. And we're going to get a foul call underneath. It's going to go against Grafton, and it'll be Benchwallow, his first, team second. Suns ball, baseline right under the basket. Inbound pass to Gelnick. Out top of the key to Larson. Trey sets up the play. Trey now working on the right wing. Bounce feed pass, inside, down low, Gelnick, turnaround shot, good! Make that Rondorf on the basket. And Rondorf now with 10 points on the night, and it's back to a 10-point game at 16-6. 12:45 to play in the first half. Deep 3-ball coming by Choi is good. First 3-point shot made tonight by Grafton, and it's 16-9. Suns with the lead and the basketball. Larson brings it up on the left side, pushes it down in the middle of Rondorf. Work the parade down to Gelnick. Back out top circle to Seaman. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Larson. Out to Gelnick. Gelnick works around top in the pressure, and Gelnick has the ball stolen away from him. Trying to come up with a lead pass. No, cannot get it to go. Easy layup, wouldn't fall down. Suns catch a break there. Rondorf now resets up the offense to Larson. Trey past the top of his head, sets up the play. Right side pass to Rell. Tries bounce feeding one inside to Seaman, out of bounds. And it will be Grafton basketball. Bennett Hillebrand will check in for Grafton. And Blackhawks have the basketball. Chase Norton also now in the lineup, and he has the ball taken away. Another steal there by the Suns. Pressure down under low. Seaman, turnaround shot, good. George Seaman with the basket. Suns extended out to an 18-9 lead with just over 11 minutes to play here in the half. Calvin Buss will check in at the next whistle. Here's a shot from the left side, no good. Rebound brought down by the Suns. Heavy traffic underneath. Seaman loses it out, gets it back. Nope, lost the ball away. Grafton comes up with the loose ball. Now the Blackhawks will work the basketball. 7.5 minutes expired here in the first half. Driving baseline, push it out to Hefner. Back around, turnaround shot by Hefner. Off the rim, no good. tipped around. Suns come up with the ball. Quickly down, baseline left. Rell driving, pushed away, no. And they might get Evan for the offensive player control foul. That's what it'll be. That's the first personal on Rell, second team foul on the Suns. 10:24 to play in the first half. Grafton basketball trailing the Suns 18-9. Work it back outside to Hildebrand, driving in the paint, up, tip, no good, would not go down. Nice rebound brought down by the Suns to control the basketball. Here's Gelnick, pass it down inside low to Nate King, who's in the lineup now. Back out to Rell. Now Rondorf, Dawson drives left side. Turnaround shot, Rondorf, good! Another 2 points for Rondorf. He has a dozen points already, and we still have 9.5 minutes to play in the first half. Rondorf out to a very good start, as are the Suns. Turnaround shot by Hefner is good. Suns wanted a push or block off of that one, didn't get it. 20-11. Suns lead it by 9. Here's Gelnick. Baseline left, fadeaway long shot by Rondorf. That one's gonna miss the mark. First one missed. Rebound, offensive down low by Rell. Rell with 5 points. 22-11, Suns by 11. Left side, deep ball by Norton is good for 3. Norton rings the bell for 3. It's an 8-point advantage for the Suns at 22-14. Work it down underneath low, and a foul going to be called on the Suns. They'll wave it off. They wave it on Gelnick. That's 1 on Gelnick. 3 team fouls now on the Suns. 8:35 to play in the first half. 22-14, West Bend East with the lead. Underneath low, and a foul going to be called on Grafton. I think they're going to get Benchwallow on a foul underneath. Yep. Benchwallow called for it. Third team foul, third turnover on Grafton. Suns get the ball back. Rondorf picks it down low to Rell. They work the basketball down around to King. Back out to Rell. Bounce pass underneath. Too much traffic, too many passes possibly. Cost the Suns the ball there. Here's Choi. Works it out, top of the key to Hildebrand. Now working around the pick, it's Noah Scott. Shot left side for 3 is no good. Offensive rebound brought down, tipped up, no good. Suns with the rebound. Suns controlling the boards already, 9-2 on the boards. Deep 3 ball, in and out, no good. Offensive rebound brought down, however, by Rell. Shot up top of the key, no good. And Choi will get a breather here for Grafton. Voiland will come in. Severin Hilt will check in for the first time tonight for the Suns. Gelnick will take a breather. Hilt, a sophomore, playing the guard position for the Suns. Driving hard and overlaying the basket was Benchwallow, but he'll draw the foul. And it'll be a 2-shot foul, as Severin Hilt will call it. And And Benchwall will go to the line for, I believe, 2 shots. 22-14, East with the lead. And his first free throw goes off the back bracket, no good. And he'll make the second one, so he makes 1 out of 2. And it's 22-15 at the 7-minute mark. East now by 7. Work some pressure on the ball. Hilt down low underneath to Calvin Buss. Back out, top shot off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, and a whistle underneath. And it will stay with the West Bend East Suns. Inbound pass to Rell. Out to Rondorf. Rondorf's had the hot hand. He's got 12 points right now for the Suns. Rell drives through, whistle underneath. And we're going to get a Grafton foul called on Chase Norton. Going to sub. Seaman will come in. Rell will get a breather. 5 points for Rell so far. Inbound pass, tough to handle by Rondorf. Gets it, but he's going to be called for the over and back violation. So it will be Grafton basketball. That's now 8 turnovers on the Suns. Blackhawk basketball, 6.5 minutes to play in the half. Suns with the 7-point advantage at 22-15. Drive back out. Driving underneath, and he's going to call Noah Scott for the travel. So turnover number 4 on Grafton, and it goes back to the Suns. King drives it up into the front court, passes the ball off to Seaman. Works the give and go pass to Hilt. Now Rondorf drives high off the glass and good. Another 2 points for Dawson Rondorf. Rondorf now up to 14, and it's a 9-point lead, 24-15 Suns. Under 6 minutes left in the half. Hefner driving, potted away by King, taken away by King. Good one there, anticipation. Driving down, baseline left, shut down, push it inside, low to Seaman, knocked out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Suns. Good anticipation defensively underneath there by J.P. Benchwallow. And it will stay with the Suns. On the inbound pass, open shot, Rondorf off the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by the Blackhawks. That's only the 3rd rebound so far by Grafton. Top of the key, Benchwallow. Now driving in the paint, pushed it back as McNabb. Right side, 3-ball, off the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by the Suns. But it's given right back over to Grafton. Here's McNabb working with the basketball. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Voiland down low, underneath, tip up is good by Hefner. Hefner now with 9 points and a 7-point advantage for the Suns at 24-17. Here's Hilt, back outside to Seaman outside the circle. Now Rondorf drives top of the key, and Dawson moved the foot a little bit and is called for the travel. And that's 10 turnovers right now here in the half for the Suns. Rel will check back in. Nate King going to come for a breather. And it's Blackhawks basketball with 4:25 remaining in the first half. And a 7-point advantage for the Suns at 24-17. Working around, Daniel Schmitz is now in the lineup for the Blackhawks. Schmitz gives way over to Choi. Back outside to Schmitz. Top of the circle, Boylan in the paint, tries pushing it in underneath. Taken away by the Suns. Rondorf pushes it up quickly. Turnaround shot, Rondorf, good. Another 2 for Rondorf. He's up to 16 points. And it's now a 9-point advantage for the Suns at 26-17. They've led it by as many as 10 a couple of times. Here's this takeaway again by the Suns. Chance to push it back up to a double-digit lead. Down low, give and go pass to Hilt. Now deep, three-way pass is no good on the shot by Rel. And a foul going to be called over the back against on Grafton. It will go on Hefner. That's 2 on Hefner. 5 team fouls now on the Blackhawks. Inbound pass. Here's Rel. And Evan tries to go just a little bit too quickly. He's called for the travel. And that's not going to make Charles Ruffing a little bit happy when he sees that at half. Already 11 turnovers. A 9-point lead for the Suns at 26-17. Boylan to McNabb. Back out top circle to Schmitz. Top shot, no good. Suns with the rebound. Rondorf inside, Gelnick, put it away, shot, Gelnick in the paint, good! Hoop didn't want it the first time, it took it on the second look. And it's an 11-point lead for the Suns at 28-17. Gelnick now with 5 points after that last basket. Driving in the paint, blocked away by Seaman. Comes back over to the Suns. Shot off the top of the rim, no good. And a foul going to be called on the Suns. It's going to be on George Seaman. That's 1 on Seaman. Team fouls now even, 5 each. With 2:33 remaining in the first half. Suns have led it right from the start. Jumped out to an 11-4 lead, made it 14-4. Now lead it by 11. Fade away shot by Hefner, no good. Loose ball on the floor, Suns come up with it. Now fought for it again at midcourt. And they'll say it's West Bend East basketball. And we get a full timeout called by the West Bend East Suns. 2:13 remaining here in the first half. And it's the West Bend East Suns leading the Grafton Blackhawks 28-17 here on West Bend Community TV. Welcome back to the Fieldhouse here in West Bend. The Bear Barry Hirsch along with cameraman Tom Stoff. 2:13 remaining here in the first half. And the Suns enjoying an 11-point lead at 28-17. Dawson Rondorf right now the leading scorer. He has 16 of the 28 points. Out of the timeout, it's Suns basketball. Here's Hilt working with it now. Hilt outside the left wing. Drives down left baseline and cut off there, but he picks up a foul on his opponent. They'll say Daniel Schmitz with the foul. 16 fouls now on Grafton. Tried inbound, picked up out of bounds. Stays with the Suns. Trying to get in is Seaman and gets it just inside to Rondorf. Now Dawson driving on the left baseline. Nice head fake by Dawson. Back outside to Rell for the basket. And Rell now with 7. And it increases the lead out to 30-17. And that's a 6-0 run now by the Suns. Shot off left side, no good, tipped away out of bounds. And they're gonna say off of Seaman's hand, wow. So it'll stay with Grafton on the left baseline under their own basket. Lob pass coming all the way back underneath, now pushing in the middle to Hefner. Turnaround shot by Hefner, high off the glass, no good. Rebound brought down by the Suns. Bodies on the floor, primarily for the Blackhawks. And primarily that was Hefner on the floor. And the referee gonna come over and it's gonna be on Hefner, and that's 3 on Brock Hefner. 17 fouls now on Grafton. And that is going to be bonus time now for the Suns. First shot is no good by Rondorf. That was the first free throw attempted tonight by the Suns, and they'll miss it. So it stays at 30-17. With 1:20 to play here in the first half. Push it down low to Benchwallow. He'll put the ball on the floor, he'll go to the hole, and he'll get the basket. 3 points now for JP. Stops the run, it's 30-19. Deep 3 ball off the side of the rim, no good. And here come the Blackhawks trying to make a little bit of a run here to close out the half possibly. Under a minute to play. Trail it by 11 at 30-19. Hildebrand for 3, no good. Rebound brought down by the Blackhawks. Out of bounds on the floor. No word yet from the official. And they're gonna say it'll stay with Grafton. Half a minute remaining. Inbound pass, Benchwallow. Benchwallow looks on the floor, lost the ball. And they're gonna call a foul, I believe, on Seaman. And that's 2 on Seaman. 16 fouls now on the Suns. Buss will return for the lineup, but before that, we'll get a timeout with 26.5 seconds to play in the first half. It is West Bend East 30 and Grafton 19. High school basketball coverage on West Bend Community TV. Back at the Fieldhouse in West Bend, 26 seconds remaining in the half. 30-19, East with the lead. Grafton basketball, they'll try to get it under a double-digit deficit before the break. And it looks like the Blackhawks will play for the final shot here in the half. Taking it way to the outside perimeter. Now Choi will start the penetration, dribbling right side. Choi to the hole. Choi gets the basket. Tyler Choi with the nice penetration and move to the basket for 2. And they're going to call a foul on that on the Suns also. Evan Rell will get the foul. And Choi now will have a free throw. And he can't get the free throw. But they get their own rebound. Tipped up and in. Look out. McNabb with the rebound off the missed shot. And that ends the first half. So a missed free throw and then a rebound, and all of a sudden Grafton closes out the half on a little bit of a run of their own, and they'll go to the locker room trailing it by just 7 at 30-23 as the Blackhawks match the Suns' 6-0 run and close out the first half with their own 6-0 run. So there we are, we're at the break. West Bend East leading Grafton 30-23 here on West Bend Community TV. And welcome back to the Fieldhouse in West Bend as we get set for the second half. I'm the Bear Barry Hirsch along with cameraman Tom Stoff. 30-23, Suns leading the Blackhawks. Dawson Rondorf 16 points, leading everybody right now in this game. The teams match each other towards the end of the half. The Suns went on a 6-0 run to open up a 30-17 lead, but then Grafton bounced right back with their own 6-0 run to get it down to the 7-point game now at 30-23, and we are underway in the second half. Shot left side, 3-ball, good to start the second half. And that one was made by Tyler Choi. So Tyler Choi now with 8 points. And now all of a sudden it's down to 4 at 30-26. Suns work with the ball. Suns have never trailed in this game, but now in danger of maybe having a tie. Here is Larson for 3. He bounces it right back in favor of the Suns. And it's back to a 33-26 game. 7-point lead again. Down in low. Rebound off the shot by Benchwall is no good. Shot up again, no good. Suns get the rebound. Larson will set the play up between the rings. Takes it down on the right side to Rell. Rell back out to Larson. Larson over on the left side to Gelnick. Gelnick driving on the baseline. Shut down. Back out to Rondorf. Now Dawson drives, puts it up and in. 2 points for Rondorf to get going here in the second half. He's up to 18 points. And it's back out to a double-digit lead at 35-26. Suns coming back out strong. Here's Benchwall. Turnaround shot good. Benchwall now with 5. It's 35-28 Suns. 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Seaman driving. Oh, open was Larson. Larson takes it in the paint. Back out to Gelnick, who will set the play up. Trey Larson. Over to Rell. Now Gelnick takes it in the paint. Gelnick works right side, back to the hoop. Push it back out to Rondorf, and he'll get called for travel. 12 turnovers now on the Suns. And here comes Grafton. Blackhawks trail now. 35-28. Shot for 3 is good by Tyler Choi. Another one there for Choi. And now it's 35-31. Run being put on here by Grafton. 3 minutes gone by here in the second half. Rell out on the right side. Looking for some help, tied up, back all around side to Larson. Larson will set up the play. Working inside, Gelnick driving to the hole. No, but he draws the foul. And it'll be a 2-shot foul coming up here for Evan Rell. And they're going to call this one Benchwall. That's now 3 on bench wall. First team foul of the half on Grafton. And Gelnick at the line for 2 shots. And misses the first one badly. Suns only shot 1 free throw in the first half, missed that one. And Rello missed the second free throw. Here's Troy with the basketball. He's had a hot hand of late. Driving down low underneath and missed the easy 2-pointer. Suns come up with the rebound. And thrown away the other side, just gave it right back over to bench wall. Now the Blackhawks, chance to draw it within 2, maybe 1, off the rim, no good. As the 3-point shot would not go down. And a foul called on Blackhawks, Michael McNabb. And it'll come back over to the Suns. Three and a half minutes gone by here in the second half. Suns hanging on to a 4-point advantage. Here is Nate King. Back out to Rondorf. Now driving around inside is Rell. Back out to Seaman. Left side Larson. Larson had to take it back out now. Rondorf to Seaman. Back over across. Down low, Rondorf in heavy traffic. Rondorf gets it back out. Fadeaway 3 by Larson is no good. Rebound brought down by Seaman. And he steps on the baseline. And it'll give it back over to Grafton. Chase Norton back in for the Blackhawks. Voiland will get a breather. 5 minutes have elapsed here in the second half. 35-31, East leading Grafton. Here's Choi, works around the pick. Back out to bench wall. Down low, underneath, Hefner. Turnaround off the rim by Hefner is no good. Rebound by the Suns. Quick outlet, here is Rell for 3! First points of the second half for Rell. He now has 10. And it's a 7-point advantage for the Suns at 38-31. Benchwall puts it on the base, puts it back down over to Choi. Down low, left side, Hefner driving. Benchwall, reverse shot, good. Off the glass. JP Benchwall now with 7 points. And Grafton keeps it close now, 38-33. Down low underneath, good. George Seaman on the give and go from Rondorf. 40-33, Suns back out by 7. Driving around, back out, Choi open for 3. That one will not go down. Rebound brought down in the corner by Grafton. Driving block shot nicely by Seaman. And they might say Seaman also got a piece of the arm rather than all ball. And that's what it is. That's now 3 on Seaman. 2 team fouls on the Suns, and it'll be a 2-shot foul coming up for McNabb. He'll miss the first. Hefner back in for the Blackhawks. Benchwall gets a breather. 1 more free throw coming up for McNabb. And McNabb will make 1 out of 2. Blackhawks 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. 40-34, Suns with the lead. Rondorf having problems, gets it away over to Larson. Larson brings it out between the rings and resets up the offense. Over to Rell. Rell driving in the paint, has to stop. Look for traffic, looks at it to Larson. Larson up, shot off back of the iron, no good. Rebound brought down by the Blackhawks. Here's Hildebrand between the circles, over to Choi. Noah Scott. Back to McNabb, back to Choi. Now fadeaway shot, Hildebrand, left side, good for three. Bennett Hildebrand rings the bell for the first time tonight for three, and it's a 3-point game at 40-37, West Bend East. 10:35 remaining in the ball game. Closest that Grafton has been here in a long time. Bus over to Rell. Rell between the rings. Down left side to right side King. Inside low to Bus. Back out. Rondorf driving left side. Double teamed on Rondorf. Gets it to Rell. Tries pushing it to Rondorf. And tipped out of bounds off of Grafton. It'll stay with the Suns. Eight minutes into the second half. Suns hanging to a 3-point advantage at this point. Larson back out on the left side. Bounce feed pass between the top of the key to Rondorf. Dawson driving on the left side. Lane shut down. Pushes it back over to Larson. Trey sets up the offense again. Now Rell directs traffic back over to King. King driving, slapped away. And they're going to call King on the offensive foul. Wow. So that's a foul on King. And that's 15 turnovers now on the Suns. Blackhawks hanging tight and chance to tie it this trip down. Here's a shot for three for the tie, no good. Rebound brought down by Blackhawks, they'll contain possession. Baseline left. Inbound basketball, work it to Choi. Work around, looking, Norton lost the ball, tipped away. And it'll be Suns basketball. Chase Norton called from the chair from behind. It'll be Suns basketball. Gelnick, Terrell. Down inside low to Gelnick. Turnaround shot good. No, they're going to wave it off. Oh, wow. They waved it off and said it was a travel violation, so it's Grafton basketball. Top of the key for three, high off the back bracket, no good. Offensive rebound, putback is good. Hefner with the basket, his first two of the half. It's a 1-point game, and a timeout is called by the West Bend East Suns. They lead it by 1. West Bend East 40, Grafton 39. Back here at the field house, the Bear Barry Hirsch with cameraman Tom Stoff. And Grafton has hung around for this game tonight after trailing most of this game and still trailing it by 1 now though, 40-39. Suns now needing some points to try to build another run on it. Here's Larson in the paint. Back outside to Rell, driving to the hoop. Rell overlays it, no good. And the Blackhawks have the ball and a chance to take the lead this trip down. Here is Choi, down low, underneath, pushed it inside to Hefner, out of bounds. And a foul going to be called, I believe, on the Suns. And it will be on the Suns. On Rondorf. That's 2 on Rondorf. And now 3 team fouls on the Suns. That'll match the 3 team fouls on Grafton. Down low, underneath, and the basket is good by Brock Hefner. And Grafton has their first lead of the game, 41-40. Suns come back right back though with a basket by Seaman. So the lead is shortly lived. 42-41, West Bend East back in control. Shot left side by Choi for 3. Look out. Correction, that was Hildebrand for 3. And it's 44-42, and now Rell comes back for a 2-point shot. And we have our first tie at 44 apiece. Grafton with the ball, 6:45 remaining, and now a tie game at 44 apiece. Left side, 3, air ball. Now the Suns will work on the offensive end. Here's Trey Larson, works around, trying to get something. Back out to Rell. Bounce Rell pass to Seaman. Seaman drives on the right side into the hole and good. George Seaman. Seaman with 8. And the Suns regain the lead, 46-44. 6 minutes remaining in the game. Shot on the way by Scott, no good. Suns get the rebound. Now a chance to get some more. Here's Rondorf. Oh, there's a block. That should be in a player offensive goaltending. Yes, it is. Caught the basket to Rondorf on the goaltending. And that'll put the Suns up by 4 now. It's West Bend East 48 and Grafton 44. Timeout. This is high school basketball on West Bend Community TV. LeBaron Barry Hirsch, along with cameraman Tom Stoff, here at the Fieldhouse in West Bend. Suns led this game for the majority of it, but Grafton, to their credit, hung around. They got it to 42-41, tied at 44, and now the Suns have gone back out by 4 at 48-44. And out of the timeout, Grafton with the basketball. Momentum shifted in front and inside of Grafton now. Suns in a 2-1-2 zone defense. Shot on the way by Hefner, up off the rim, no good. Benchwall off the rebound, good. So Benchwall gets the basket. He has 9. It's 48-46. Rell drives in the paint. Turnaround shot by Rell off the bracket, no good off the rear. And the rebound brought down by the Blackhawks. And Grafton can tie or take the lead again on this trip down. Choi between the rings directs traffic. Choi takes it on the right side, bounce pass on the floor. Gelnick comes up with the loose ball. Good one there by Gelnick. And a shot way off the mark. And Grafton comes back with it, so no harm done there for Grafton. They still trail by 2 at 48-46. 4:25 remaining in the game. Bounce feed into Benchwall. Couldn't handle it, but they get it back outside. Hildebrand, top shot, no. And it'll bounce out of bounds. And it'll be Suns basketball. Suns led 30-23 at the break. Grafton hung around strong. and eventually took their first lead of the game at 41-40. We were tied, and now Suns with the lead. Back out, tipped away, it's taken away by Grafton, up to the rebound, and good on the steal. First points by Voiland tonight. And we're tied at 48. Second time in the half we're tied. Gelnick takes it back out between the circles. 3.5 minutes remaining. Here's Rondorf. Need Dawson to get hot again. Back out, fadeaway shot. Larson for three. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by the... Back around, tip it up. Rondorf fakes. Now Rondorf in the paint, puts it up, and good. Rondorf breaks the tie, 50-48 Suns. 3 minutes remaining in the game. Here's Choi driving around, pushing it back out to. Now Hildebrand driving, punched away back out. Choi comes up with it. Good defense this time by the Suns. Back to the basket is Hefner. Hefner turning around, going up and in. Hefner for two. Hefner now with 15 points. Tied at 50. 2:25 remaining. Gelnick back out. Rondorf for three. No, would not go down. Didn't draw anything on that one. Blackhawks now with a chance to break the tie. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the game. Left side, Voiland. He'll pop a three, and he'll hit it. Voiland for three. 53-50, Grafton. On the Voiland three. And Grafton will have the lead as we'll come back after the timeout. Getting set to go back to play here at the Fieldhouse. Grafton now with a 3-point lead at 53-50 off the Voiland three. Plenty of time remaining, so no need for the Suns to panic right now. But got to get a basket here to keep it close, and they're not going to get it as they'll turn the ball over. And that's now 18 turnovers on the Suns. And obviously Charles Ruffing is not pleased at all at this point as he's seen his team's advantage dissipate and now trail. Ben Schwal to McNabb. 90 seconds remaining, or a minute 30, whichever you prefer. And we're going to get a full timeout taken here, I believe. Yes. Full timeout is called by Damon James for Grafton. 1:29 remaining. Grafton 53, West Bend East 50. High school basketball here on West Bend Community TV. Back, here we go. Grafton with the basketball. They'll inbound it side right by their bench with the 3-point advantage. And a minute 30 remaining. Blackhawks have come from behind in this one and now taking a 3-point advantage. Suns need a stop here, defensive side of the ball. Double team the ball, that leaves a man open. That's Hefner with it, being guarded by Rondorf. Hefner gets past Rondorf, pushes one up, no good. Big rebound brought down by the Suns. And a foul going to be called on Grafton. Neither team close to putting the other one in the bonus. It's 4 fouls on Grafton, 3 on the Suns as we go under 1 minute to play. Suns can tie it. Here's a shot. Good. Seaman. And it's a 1-point game. 53-52. Suns need a stop here on this travel down. Choi. You can afford to give up a foul, but you don't want it to be a shooting foul. Here's Voiland on the floor, 33 seconds. Back out to Benchwall. Benchwall back over to Choi. Suns might want to foul this one pretty soon. Loose ball on the floor, down low. Benchwall goes up, no. And Benchwall will get the 2-point shot for free throws. They're going to call the foul on Evan Rell. That's 3 on Rell. It's 4 team fouls, but unfortunately it shoots for fouls. First one by Benchwall is good. Two-point game, 54-52. And a 3-point game. (55-52). Grafton. And West Bend East will take a timeout. Trailing it by 3 with just under 18 seconds remaining, 17.9. You need a 3-point basket to tie this game and hopefully send it to overtime. LeBarry Hirsch with Tom Stoff. 17.9 seconds remaining. Suns need a 3-point basket here to send this one to overtime. Here we go. Gelnick in the backcourt. Brings it up into the front court. Works the weave around to Larson. Larson between the circles. Choi on Larson. Here's Larson driving left side. Open lane to the hoop. Good. It's only 2 for Larson. It's 55-54. So they'll say the Suns called the timeout right at the basket. It'll be Grafton basketball. They lead it by 1 at 55-54. Grafton has outscored the Suns at this point in the second half. 32-24, which has given them this lead. Suns with 4 fouls. Grafton also with 4, so Suns can afford to foul here and stop the clock. Grafton obviously will look to play keep away with 4.5 seconds remaining. Choi will inbound the ball. Inside low, no foul called. Now a foul finally called. Rondorf will take the foul for the Suns. We're down to 1.7 seconds. We're going to see it's on Trey Larson, actually. And the Blackhawks will call a timeout with 1.7 seconds remaining. 55-54 is the score. Grafton took their first lead of the game at 41-40. And the game was tied 3 times, at 44, at 48, and at 50. Voiland hit a 3-point shot for Grafton, which put him up 53-50. And the Suns have crawled back to within 1. But it's going to take a big steal here by the Suns with 1.7 to try to get this victory. All right, here we go on the inbound pass. Send it out, whistle, foul again on the Suns with 0.4 of a second remaining. Rondorf was called for the foul. 0.4 of a second remaining, so Grafton's going to come away with the victory at 55-54 here tonight. We'll get the final inbound here in a sec. as they await. Grafton will inbound the ball and get ready to finish this one off. There's the inbound. There it goes away, tipped away. It's out of bounds. Not going to be enough time, though. So Grafton comes from behind. They trailed 30-23 at halftime. They trailed by as many as 11 points in the second half at 35-26. Then they got on their horses and started catching up. They got it to a 41-40 lead for them. Then the game was tied 3 times at 44, at 48, and at 50. Voiland made a 3-point basket for the Blackhawks to make it 53-50. And despite the fact that the Suns came on strong, it wasn't enough. And Grafton gets the 1-point win, 55-54. Brock Hefner leads the Blackhawks tonight with 15 points. Tyler Choi has 11. For the Suns, in a losing effort, Dawson Rondorf, a game-high 22 points. Evan Rell finishes up with 12 points. So a good effort by the Suns, but a better effort by Grafton in the second half, outscoring the Suns 32-24 in the second half to get the win by 1, 55-54. On behalf of my camera operator, Tom Stoff, I'm the Bear, Barry Hirsch. Thank you very much for watching this coverage of high school basketball, the West Bend East Suns against Grafton on West Bend Community Cable TV.